안녕하세요. Hello, everyone. My name is Larkin Poynton Olavarria.
Hi, my name is Seale. I'm a musician and artist working on a project with Project Home.
Hi, I'm Dery, and I'm a singer and songwriter and a writer of the show Once and For All.
Once and For All is a show that brings audience, musician, and dancers together as one. It's a collaboration that we've been dreaming of and working on for the past several years. And because of the help of 𝘄𝗶𝘁𝗵 and organizations like 𝘼𝙧𝙩𝙀 and Project Home, we've been able to make it a reality. This show touches on themes of being, of community, and of home, and of bringing all those things together. And another thing that I think that sets this show and this event and what we're doing apart is that we bring people from all over the world together to create the piece in a little less than 2 weeks. So there's people here from Malaysia, Hong Kong, Japan, the US, Korea, and many more pieces to the puzzle. And we work collaboratively to make the show in a creative and wholesome way.
It's an immersive piece, so dancers and musicians are flowing through the audience and among the audience and using different elements of movement and music and integrated technology and audience participation to craft a narrative together with the audience that tells the story of one person's life. And I think it's a really special show. I'm honored to be a part of it.
Really grateful. I think it's been a really nice journey to be here for 2 weeks and get to know so many amazing dancers from Seoul and other places in Korea and around the world. Yeah, it's been a really fun and interesting journey.
If I were to express working collaboratively with and working with Korearound Culture 2024, I would use the very simple but so very special word, community. I think working with Korearound Culture has allowed for so many different cultures, so many different languages, so many different people, and so many different art mediums to come together and work collaboratively as one. And I think that now in 2024 is a better time than any for communities of different people, of different religions, of different ideas, of different perspectives come together and work on what I think makes us most human, and that's art. Yeah, so I think the one word that I would choose, it would be community. In working on this project, I have discovered so much about myself, about different cultures, about art. I think working on art together allows for us to work through those troubles, to work through those ideas in a way that feels constructive, that feels helpful, and that feels like we're building towards something better, rather than fighting or arguing or having contention. And I think these artists especially allow for us to communicate in a beautiful and open-minded way.
One thing that's been interesting about this project for me is that I come from a culture, a Western culture that's very individualistic, and whenever I'm in contact with Eastern cultures from Asia or Southeast Asia or different parts of Asia, one thing I recognize is the power of the collective and the value that Asian cultures and Eastern cultures put on collective expression. And this project is very special because it involves a lot of synchronized choreography, group dynamics, group improvisation, listening to each other in ways that de-emphasize the individual and emphasize community. And I think that's really beautiful and something that I'm grateful to have experienced and learned and feel like I can take back to my life and my culture.
This grant has been amazing because we were able to all come here, and it's been really hard to put together such a big show with so many people, and It's really cool to see that something like this exists and that there is collaboration between two countries and people from different places, and that there is help and funding for these projects that normally would be much harder to do.
If you are an artist, if you are a maker, a mover, a musician, anything really, I encourage you to not only to reach out to 𝘬𝗏𝗏 culture, but also to put yourself out there and really work with them. This organization has supported us so much and allowed for us to make what we thought was impossible possible. And I think that so many artists around the world have a fear of reaching out to big organizations for help, as I did. And I think that reaching out to these organizations and these people, you realize that they just want really awesome art and culture and exchange to happen. And so do we. And so if you're an artist out there and you are looking for supporters, people who will build with you, I encourage you to not only to reach out to 𝘬𝗏𝗏 culture, but also to work with them to make these awesome events happen.
I think if this project is any indication, I think people who participate in 𝘬𝗏𝗏 culture projects in the future are really lucky and fortunate to be supported by such a forward-thinking organization that's willing to take risks, that's willing to help make projects possible that are a little bit outside of the norm, but yet appreciable by anyone and powerful in their own right. And I'm grateful for it. I'm hopeful for the future of 𝘬𝗏𝗏 culture projects, and yeah, I am so grateful.
Thank you so very much. 𝘗𝗶𝘁𝗵. It's an honor and a pleasure. I appreciate it.